with the brave warriors, but now we are having the brave gladiators.
Absolutely. Like we waited such a long time, particularly for the women's team. This was a sweet revenge against Banyana Banyana. Back in 2006, we lost out by 3 goals to 1. That is sweet revenge to do it at their home turf and to defeat them by that coming back from behind. It's just when you could say we were the underdog. I'm sorry, that's just the reality. The point is, a lot of people probably really looked down on us. Didn't really think we could even, make it past the semi-finals. We proved them wrong, going on to a semi-final, beating the then current champions Zambia by 1 goal to 0. You go to a final, you beat Banyana Banyana at home by 2 goals to 1. You have a sweet revenge moment. That's what it's all about, really.
Look, I like the fact that you said sweet revenge, because I remember specifically in 2006, I was part of the champions, and I was like, in our home ground, 3-1. Guess what? We returned to favor. Now we are here. We're being celebrated. And I think really that is a milestone that we can look at and say, you know what? It's maybe about time the females also get recognized in the football arenas of Namibia.
Absolutely. And this, I was just speaking to a colleague the other day. I was saying this is really a big moment. I think a lot of people still maybe are still grasping, but that is really huge. I remember reading up a comment yesterday on Facebook that said, guys, we are so close to winning a World Cup. It's very serious. And I said, oh, well, it does feel like. Is this what it feels like? Yeah. Because it changes everything back home. Obviously, we have FNB that has been sponsoring women's football, really has played a pivotal role. Women's Super League, which has also been so competitive. If you check this league right now, currently the standings, you can't say who's going to win it. And that alone speaks volumes. This team determined going out to a Cosafa championship, just coming off straight from the Women's Super League. The next few days, they're off to Cosafa. That is incredible for them to bring the title home.
But maybe one would say that was great, because then they had trained, they are fit, and they've got everything that they needed to actually go and compete.
Absolutely. I think when we were doing some of the analysis, even back in South Africa, we were saying that could play in their advantage or it could fail. It's either fitness, it could be a problem that you risk having a lot of people injured during the weekend, and then you have to travel like one day later. That's very risky. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you choose out the very best of the best, those ones that perform during that particular time, and you still have that momentum to carry them on to a Cosafa championship. And you saw what happened in that first game against Mozambique. We beat them by 2 goals to 0, and in that moment, that already showed that this team is going to produce something remarkable. Obviously, what happened after against Madagascar, I could say that was, what do you say when you just fall short? It was just preparing us for the best. Right. I believe that defeat set a different mentality for our ladies, because a lot of people were saying, oh, well, hey, how do you lose? What happened? But then look at how they switched on during the semis, and look what has happened now.
And I could say I felt the same, especially against that defeat. I was like, okay, are we back again? But it's 2026. Isn't it about time that we actually start going to competition and competing instead of just participating? And when I saw that, I was like, man, again, we are the underdogs, like you rightfully say. But look at where it got us. And I can only imagine yesterday, as a Namibian, in that field, in that sports stadium, in that arena, when you're looking at the goals, the pride and the confidence that they oozed going into that match.
It feels incredible to watch a moment like that. I actually cried. I have not cried. I made a joke. I said I've not cried since 1996 over football. I'm lying. I've not been born. I was not born by that time. But on all seriousness, I've not really cried over football in a long time. The moment the whistle was blown, and then I saw Zenata Coleman's face, I started to cry, because it was something in that moment that felt like really goosebumps. All of the anxiety that you're feeling. I don't know if you remember the last 15 minutes. Yes. You saw Zoe October come on for South Africa, and it was like, they're coming. My goodness, Zoe wants to score. And at some point I was like, my gosh, please, we cannot get to a draw with penalties and stuff. Like, the anxiety of penalties is way worse than extra time. So the moment I just saw that we were so close, and another comment with that flick, with that long range, and it didn't go in, and then I was like, okay, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. The moment the whistle was blown, I was just tears.
Listen, you and I both. I was not even sitting. I was standing in my sitting room waiting, and I saw that long range from Zenata Coleman. I was like, there is our third one. We're going to do it just exactly the same way they did. Unfortunately, it hit a woodwork, but still, we still made it there. And I think it was just one of those moments that you really look at and say, what? You know what? Well done, Namibia. However, now, looking at Zenata Coleman and her performance at the Cosafa as well.
Yeah, let's talk about Zenata, man. I just look at her and I say, what a goated player. What a poetic way to also bow out of a championship that you are playing for the last time. Like she said, she announced it herself that this is her last Cosafa tournament. She's been to several Cosafa tournaments. I think for some of us, when I started watching Zenata Coleman, I was still in school. Like I was still, growing up. And so I remember watching her when we hosted WAFCON, if you would remember, how incredibly she played in that tournament. We saw she went on to be nominated for the CAF Awards. My goodness, to watch her yesterday, and I've been observing her, and I can say it's one thing to observe it from TV, but in the stands, so Lucy, when I watch Zenata Coleman play, there's something about her. The thing I like about Zenata is she's always involved in every goal. She's always going to be the playmaker. She might not score the goal, but that for me, there's nothing more fascinating than a player that is involved almost in every other goal. We saw what she did in the semis. We did what she saw yesterday as well. I think that alone speaks volume to bow out like this player of the tournament. It's your last Cosafa tournament.
And you won it. Are we saying that this is our very own Saka maybe?
Come on, you could say. I mean, more than that. Right. She's our, no, she's not our Saka, she's our Zenata Coleman. I think but honestly, just historic yesterday, historic stuff. I loved it.
Okay, I'm not going to allow you to cry. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave you there. And of course, like we said, we're coming to you live. That is from the State House, where Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Triple N, as she is known by most of us, and we're welcoming the brave gladiators here after, of course, yesterday being crowned the champions of Cosafa, Cosafa 2025, and of course, a lady who needs no introduction when we speak football, when we speak sports in Namibia in general, and she is the one who's always been rallying behind the females, especially when it comes to football. We are talking about the lovely Miss Monica Shapwa, who is, of course, just going to grace us and talk to us about how does it feel.
It's amazing. It's it's history. Like the Honorable Prime Minister said, it's barrier breaking. So it's our first one, and hope for many more. But the excitement, I'm super excited.
Listen, you and I witnessed the girls play in 2006, the 3-1 against South Africa at home. And you know what we did now? We returned. Sweet revenge, you might call it.
Yes, sweet revenge, God's timing at the right time. So most of them, I think they are last Cosafa, so we needed to up our game. We needed to make sure that it's happening and making sure that this time we are bringing it home. And what more to do that than having our first female president? And she's all about women empowerment. She's all about everything women, and we're just shown that too. I think we gave her the best that she wanted.
Listen, I was just talking about it earlier on that, you know what, first female president, and then our girls went on to even make it more extra, winning the Cosafa Championship. And we have women like you in sports. We had Michelle Shapanke as a commentator at Cosafa. I mean, what a time to be alive. And we have Top Cherry performing later on as well. What a time to be a female in Namibia.
Oh, wow. What a privilege. Top Cherry. Just say Monica, but I hear you. And I mean, it's the right time with everything women. We're not just there by accident. Like I always say, we're there because we deserve to be there, because we have shown what we can do. And this is a project that has been coming long, even before the 20 years that we're speaking about. If you look at Memory, for example, scoring that winner goal, she came for WAFCON. She was 17 when she played. So, yeah, it's really about time that we have rewarded what we rewarded the nation. We rewarded, even special thanks to FNB. I always mention for coming on board. And just also to say, look, guys, this is the right time for any corporate to invest in women's sports and football particular.
No, 100%. Of course, this is pride to the nation, a celebration of the nation. And of course, we know that we're looking at, even at the league, and we're looking at how the ladies went straight from the league to go and play in the Cosafa Champion. It could have been one or two things, fatigue or maybe just fitness enough to participate. But then what does this mean now for them after this winning?
Yeah, that's really means a lot, and just not for us. Look, under 17 is coming, the qualifiers. We have under 20, so that shows that it is possible from the Super League perspective. I think we have put in more effort and we have put in more. So also kudos to all the coaches that coach the Super League teams. I'm really glad they're able to look. We have 4 days of preparation, I think, and we have done just that. So I really just want to say thank you so much to the Women's Super League coaches.
All right. Thank you very much, Monica, for your time. And please continue supporting the ladies.
I'll definitely do that. I just want to give a shout out before I go to
please.
the founding members of women's football, Julene Garisep, Jacqueline Shipanga, Jackie Khetse, and all the women that have really contributed. Thank you so much. And this is really dedicated to every woman that have put in the work. So after 20-something years, the dream is alive.
Look at us now. We are here. And of course, that is Monica Shapwa also just congratulating and giving, of course, a heads up to all the ladies that made sure they contributed to this day today, this particular day today. And of course, the top goal scorers are in the house. Hello. Must I hug you what? Must we just shake hands? Okay, let me give you a hug. How? Also, yeah, let me feel. We are feeling it. It is here. It is the championship. Talk to us. How does it feel?
Yo, how does it feel? It feels so good. We have been waiting for this. We have been trying so many days, so many years, but finally it came to us.
Now, we're looking at top goal scorer, right? And look, like you said, it's been a long time coming. I'm trying to put the exact words together so that I can phrase this question and I phrased it well. Top goal scorer of Cosafa Championship 2025. A young girl from where?
I'm the equalizer. I'm the bread.
Hello. Correct me. The breadwinner, the equalizer, the lady that makes sure that we got this. A young girl from where?
I'm from a small place called Koblenz in the Kakara constituency. My name is Muina Shohanavi. Yes, from Koblenz.
Wina Shohanavi, the equalizer, as you've heard it right. The congratulations, all the best of luck, and especially for your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mwina Shohanavi, of course, a young girl from Okakararambwa. Yeah, she brought it to us. Oh, memory Ngondango, a memory. Wayeno. Hey, hi. How are you? Oh, must I also give you a hug, maybe? Yeah, I may. Let me feel the championship. Let me feel the championship. How does it feel?
I feel excited and I feel warm by bringing the cup back home. And yeah, I thank my supporters, the Namibian Brave Gladiators, and also the other street families in Namibia that was watching us. It is a privilege from us that we saw the support and they were always there behind us. And yeah, for scoring the victory goal, it was very excited. And I mean, just to bring back the cup back home, it was a wonderful feeling for me because I played AFCON when I was 17 years old. And yeah, growing with the team showed the proof to me to bring back the cup also. Not just to play football, but also to learn and how to bring something back onto the table, what you have taught and learned.
Now, we are hoping this is also not your last time. Are you also hanging up the boots?
No, I'm not hanging up my boots. I'm still going to continue with the young ones that are coming in because I'm showing them what to do. And it will lead us to bring more cups back home to Namibia.
Okay. Now, this very moment, let's quickly get back into history of how you guys started. The very first match that you had, that defeat, what did it mean to the team? And how did you come from there to actually bringing the gold back home?
Coming up from the first team, I mean, we all pushed as a team. We had our trust and self-belief. We told to ourselves to be humble, although they always look at us as an underdog team. But, I mean, we came out as the biggest team under the underdogs this year. So, yeah, I'm so happily and gratefully happy. I can't even say anything more, but yeah.
It is what it is. But also looking at how you guys played, let's go back to 20 years ago. I'm sure that time you were just a girl aspiring to play for the Brave Gladiators. And look at what you did. 3-1 at home and then 2-1 on their home turf.
I can't say much because, yeah, by that time I had Mami Kasauna then by me. And they were the senior older girls and I learned from them. So, yeah, learning from them is always the best. So it's a great opportunity right now for me to stand in front of MBC and then give all what I can and talk to the nation to say thank you to the coaches that has grown me. And, yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you very much, Memory Ngonda. One thing, so a young girl from where you are, and you're going to tell us where you are right now, ne? And she wants to play soccer. What are you going to tell her? What message do you have for her?
Unfortunately, if I can say the truth from where I am, I'm from Choto Compound, Katima Mulilo, very far from here. I mean, base there was no football, but I managed to move to Oshikoto region, which is Chumep. I would want to inspire this young girl to also join the women's football team or a younger club in their regions, so that they can also come join. Once I retire, they can come represent the national team too.
But maybe is this an invitation for you as a girl from Choto to start something? Because, I mean, it's not very far, huh? Quinavud.
Yes, it is like 1.7.
It's not far. Home is home. It is Namibia after all. Thank you so much. All right. There you go, Memory Ngonda. Of course, the lady who made sure that she turned the tables around for Namibia, for us to be here today being celebrated. And this one, my co-host, none other than Julene Gary says she deserves, I mean, should I really introduce it? We are together every Saturday. We're NBC, it's ours. But these are the pioneers, the people that started women football in this country, the people that we are celebrating today. Julene, are you breathing maybe?
The heart is pumping.
Yeah?
I cannot tell you the feeling I have since Sunday. It's a beautiful feeling. It's like it's a full circle. Let me take you through 5 events. First one, when we saw it on the Gillette World Sport, that's the only game TV that was there for sports. We saw women playing football, World Cup 1991. We agreed, let's go and play football. We went, we learned women's football while the late comrade Hage Geingob was the prime minister. He told us this, you are breaking the barriers. From now on, do the best. Then we got the founding father with a tournament, Karas and Commerce. Karas won. I tried to negotiate with him to tell him, no, don't worry, comrade, next time we'll take it. Then 2040 came, the game changer. AFCON, TN came in, give us the AFCON. Now, after 2014, what do you expect? You expect trophies? What the girls did. Sunday came, they present us with a trophy. What more can I ask? That is a story that, man, these girls have come full circle, man. They came full circle. Now we are going to fight for the WAFON. We cannot be this best of Cosafa and not being part of that of our women's football AFCON. No, we cannot.
Look, I was wondering what happened to you on Saturday when we were at work and you were not there, and we're clinching then, talking about how the girls performed, especially taking out the former champions and defeating South Africa. And then we us again defeating them on their home ground, giving them that sweet revenge.
You see, Lucy, you said I must go around and do my job. That's what I was doing. Saturday games are coming to Namibia. So that was where I was in Swakopmund. Coming to the game, you see, when we have these games, when we got, remember there was a scare of Madagascar. Then we got Mozambique, we got Zimbabwe. And then you see how Sonata came in with the ball. She played cross. What did Blue do? Blow, blow, blow. She just played like she played tennis. She put it in the net. We went to the final. Bayana, believing they are the best in the region, of course, because of if you look at how many times they win, that's what you expect.
Right.
Then Namibia came, the underdog, become the champion. So when it was 1-0, I said, no man, let's see how best we can play. The girls came out, give their best, 1-1. The game is on. After that, this memory man, this girl from Zambezi, she came, changed the game.
Yeah.
And then everyone try everything. And at the end of the day, Namibia 2, South Africa 1. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It was one of the historical moments in women's football. That's what we fight for. When we start women's football, we only want us to play at least four nations. Then AFCON came 2014, we play more than 8 teams. Now we go to Cosafa and become the champions. This is things we can do every day if we plan properly.
Yeah.
I believe we can keep this trophy for the next 2 years.
You know, it's something that we have mentioned and so many times, especially on the Sports Breakfast Show, where we say it's about time that Namibians actually start going out and competing. And then we forget the participation level. And look at where we are now. Early in 2026, 3rd month of the year, and the girls have already brought a trophy.
That is what we are capable of. We are champions. Any athlete in any sport code in this country can go out and come back as a champion. It's only when the way we are planning things. The moment you plan properly, we are champions all over. You can get any sport. We do skiing on the water. So when we go to the guys who do it in snow, we'll beat them also. So that's how big and brave we are. So these girls, we remember, few of them are coming of age. So, and then the small ones who came through, they also came and showed us we are going to play our part. And that is what happened. So at the end of the day, we are champions. Lucy, I cannot tell you how I feel. it is the best moment to be a Namibian and thinking about the two people I start with, Mimi Kenkos and Haubas. They are the ones who should also enjoy this moment. And also the game changer came from the MD of Telecom Namibia, then Franz Toroma. We can only say salute to you because that game changed the guide, the way how we play women's football.
Thank you very much, Jeline. And we allow you space to now go inside and see how the events unfold. As we said, we are coming to you live. That is from the State House, where Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah will be welcoming the brave gladiators at home after being crowned the champions of Cosafa 2025. With that said, we now cross over to the festivities. Let's go.
I know the excitement. I know the excitement, but can we just lower our voices? Can we rise for the arrival of Her Excellency the President?
Hey!
main table. Keep the applause, please. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, may you please take your seat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for settling down and settling in. I know we do not want to sit down because it's a joyous occasion, it's a joyous moment. We just want to dance, we just want to celebrate, we just want to say, Netumbo kaire. Yeah? Yes. Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency, General Retired Epaphras Ndaitwah, First Gentleman of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency, Mrs. Lucia Vetpoe, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Right Honorable Dr. Elijah Ngurare, Prime Minister and also the newly appointed patron of the Hakekenko Cup. Is that true? Yes. NFA patron. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm coming. Honorable Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports and Culture. And at the same time, Honorable Dino Balotti, Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports and Culture. This is a man that you should not be on an opposing team with. You should make sure you are always on the same team as Honorable Balotti, because the way he slices his opponents, I don't want to be there. Mr. Jacobus Marcus, Vice President of the Namibia Football Association, Ms. Lovisa Mulunga, Team Captain of the Brave Gladiators, esteemed guest of honor, the Brave Gladiators. Yes. Since there are so many excos here, I'm not going to name them by organization. I'll just say, with your indulgence, Your Excellency, all the executive committee members of all the sporting fraternity in Namibia represented here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christine Huebes. I'm the Senior Advisor to the President, and I will be your Director of Ceremony for this very joyous occasion for tonight. And I'm not going to keep you here for long because I don't want to have a meeting here at this stadium, at this podium. We want to celebrate. We want to hear how you have scored those goals. Your Excellency, it is with immense joy and pride that we gather here tonight at the State House of the Republic of Namibia to celebrate the extraordinary achievement of our Namibian brave gladiators, champions of the Hollywood Bets Cosafa Women's Championship 2026. Ladies, your remarkable victory against South Africa's formidable, so we thought formidable, Banyana has not only brought glory to Namibia, but has also inspired countless young girls and women like me, because I'm now also looking for where I can get my feet dirty. You see, it's inspiring. We must all, even cabinet ministers, let's find a team. Eh? Let's start kicking. So you have inspired us all across the region of SADC to dream big and pursue our passions fearlessly, individually and collectively. You have demonstrated exceptional skill, teamwork, and resilience throughout the tournament, showing the true spirit of champions on and off the field. Today, with this celebratory dinner, Her Excellency the President and the First Gentleman wishes to honor not just your triumph in this prestigious competition, but the dedication and determination that propelled you to this historic win in a true show of being from the land of the brave. As you stand here victorious and proud, know that the entire Namibian nation yesterday erupted in celebrations, celebrating your success and celebrating the immense power that you have showcased on the sports field. And it's not only Namibia that celebrated, Africa also celebrated. The world celebrated through the heart-rending call which Her Excellency the President made yesterday. You see that clip that went all over the world, all over Africa. We were celebrating. It was a moment of pride and joy when I saw that clip going around and how people were commenting. And it's just immense to take in the moment of what had happened during that time, Your Excellency. Welcome home, brave gladiators. We are proud and we are inspired. Let us all, ladies and gentlemen, applaud and honor these remarkable women and daughters of the soil who have made history. Thank you very much. Now, to keep the flow, Your Excellency, I'm not going to call each speaker up. I will mention who is going to speak after the other, and you will just follow, because I don't want to break the beautiful flow that is reigning here. We will now have the remarks from Mr. Jacobus Marcus, NFA Vice President, and after him, Ms. Lovisa Mulunga, the team captain of the Brave Gladiators, will follow. And from there, we will have beautiful music, and I'll come back to the podium. Is that fine? Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Right Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Elijah Ngorare, as well as serving in his capacity as patron of the Namibia Football Association, Honorable Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, the Minister of MISEC, Honorable Dino Balotti, Deputy Minister of MISEC, Ambassador Neville Gertze, Executive Director in the Office of the Presidency, senior government officials present, NFA Acting General Secretary, Mr. Mabos Fries, delegation of FNB Namibia, official sponsor of Women's Super League, and my apologies for not acknowledging the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Honorable Witboy. The football leaders of NFA, the staff present, and members of the football fraternity, Brave Gladiators head coach, Coach Lucky Kakuva, Brave Gladiators captain, Ms. Lovisa Mulunga, our courageous and inspiring Brave Gladiators, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It is with profound honor and deep gratitude that I stand here before you this evening on behalf of the Executive Council of the Namibia Football Association to express our sincere appreciation to Your Excellency for this remarkable reception and welcoming of the pride of the nation, the brave Gladiators, from the 2026 edition of the Cosafa Cup at the State House. Your Excellency, this evening is not merely a celebration of football, but a celebration of resilience, determination, and the strong, unbreakable, and unified spirit of the Namibian nation. The brave Gladiators have carried the hopes of our nation onto the field of play and have represented Namibia with distinction, pride, and unwavering commitment in the city of Polokwane, South Africa, where the Gladiators humbled big women football giants such as the Copper Queens of Zambia and Banyana Banyana of South Africa. The Gladiators have demonstrated that discipline, unity, and hard work we exhibit at the football house are great values that continue helping NFA to increase an upward and positive trajectory of Namibian football to reach greater heights. Their journey is not only a sporting achievement, but a powerful source of inspiration to our youth, especially our young girls across our country who now dare dream bigger than before. To the brave Gladiators, you are more than a team. You are ambassadors of hope for your fellow young people. You have reminded us that greatness is achieved not only through talent, but through courage and perseverance. Your performances and strategic breakthrough of lifting the Cosafa Cup in Polokwane is a clear indication that Namibia are in unison as you sang the national anthem with our national flag hoisted high to win the Cosafa Cup. The President, as the #1 supporter of Namibian football, stood firm behind you, and you literally took everybody in Southern African football by surprise when the referee ended the final between Namibia and the host South Africa. We are equally grateful to the technical team under the leadership of Coach Lucky Kakuva, whose dedication and leadership have guided the Gladiators from great to even greater heights. When you, as the brave Gladiators, can see far, it is because you stand on the shoulders of a giant. And then that giant is none other than Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia. Allow me also to acknowledge the commitment and dedication of the Government of the Republic of Namibia under the able leadership of Her Excellency the President for your unwavering support towards sports development. The continued investment in football and women's sport is testimony to your vision of an inclusive and empowered nation. By the same token, I express the NFA's sincere appreciation and profound vote of thanks to Dr. Elijah Ngurare, the Right Honorable Prime Minister and patron of the Namibia Football Association, as well as to Honorable Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, Honorable Dino Balotti, the Deputy Minister of MISEC, the Executive Director under the Office of the under the office of MySec, Mr. Gerard Fries, and the Namibia Sports Commission Chief Administrator, Mr. Freddie Muya, for your continuous and unwavering support, assistance, and guidance that you always offer to the NFA without fail. As the Namibia Football Association, we reaffirm our commitment to developing football at all levels, strengthening our structures and ensuring that our domestic football supported by our generous sponsors. FNB is the lead sponsor of the Women's Super League, and it is this league that provided the biggest quota of players to the brave Gladiators that won the Cosafa Cup 2026. The NFA and FNB are in the 4th year of the unprecedented sponsorship. We are extremely delighted because FNB honors their commitment to their brand that promises, how can we help you? This marketing investment was deliberate. It was meant to deliver strategic outcomes in growing and developing women's football from great to even greater heights. Your Excellency, tonight we celebrate not only achievements, but also the future. A future where Namibian football continues to grow, where our athletes excel, and where the brave Gladiators continue to inspire those who will follow the current crop of players. In closure to the brave Gladiators, we are proud of you, we salute you, and we stand firm alongside you as you continue to write the history of Namibian football with the bragging rights that we are the champions. The slogan of "We are the champions" were clearly also demonstrated in the fact that after we beat South Africa, the champions were ferried to the land of the brave by South African Airways. I thank you for your kind attention.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lovisa Mulunga, the captain of the senior women's national team, better known as the Brave Gladiators. As you may know, we are footballers. We are not people of many words. I do not have anything with me. I'm going to speak purely from the heart. And I'm mainly going to focus on the time when I received the phone call from the one and only, the President of the Republic of Namibia. Well, I'm just going to take you back to that moment. Honorable Deputy Minister, Mr. Dino Balotti, called me and he's like, congratulations, and you know, the President wants to speak to you. And I was like the President of the Republic of Namibia, you know? So it was really an amazing feeling receiving that phone call. It was really amazing coming all the way from Namibia, getting that congratulatory message, especially knowing that in women football we struggle a lot, man. We struggle really a lot, and bringing this one home means so much. It means so much for Namibia. Looking back at 2009 when I started my footballing career, I could see that one day we are going to go somewhere. Not today, but one day. And today is that one day. And to finish off, I really just want to express my gratitude to everybody for supporting us throughout this, throughout the sporting careers, throughout our journey at the Hollywood Bets Cosafa Championship. Honestly, from my heart, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. From the brave gladiators to all of you, this is for Namibia. This is for the nation, and we did this one for everybody. Thank you.
Kapena umwe inotiriswa. Just pray, walk in.
But I was told by somebody who doesn't understand to interpret what was sung there, Your Excellency. What the Lord has given unto you, nobody can take away from you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So on this note, I want you really to rise up, rise up, and welcome Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia, and also the chief patron of all the sporting activities in Namibia. Yes.
My country! My country! Hey, thank you very much. Please take your seats. Your Excellency, Lucia Vetboy, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, we are here on a special occasion. And I don't know the special guests to the State House today, what time they woke up. After a successful yesterday. Therefore, allow me to stand on the protocol established and recognize Lucky Kakuba, the coach. Lovisa Mulunga, the captain. The whole team, brave gladiators. The administration staff of the team. And all champions of Namibian sports. The first gentleman and myself, yesterday we were so excited when the news came. And I love Namibians. When the 8th administration decided to make sports priority number 2, Namibians responded. And we continue to respond. And we have done that for a purpose. We are here not just to receive the football team, but to celebrate as a nation a defined moment in the history of our country. You return home as champions. And we really felt from the airport, you must come to the center of the government administration, the State House, where you are here today. This is your house. You have definitely returned, having written a new and a proud chapter in the sporting history of our country. Many of us are sports lovers. I'm one of them. I couldn't participate in all the sports codes, but at least I participated in 2. Netball and squash. A very good shooter and a person who can give you love game in squash. Because I was fast. My body was as small as yours. So that makes me to move very freely. Your return having reminded this nation of its strength and its resilience and its limitless potential. I said when we heard the news, we were up to the moon. To the point that last night I went to bed with the biggest smile on my face. I really felt a proud parent watching her children making history. And in fact, I woke up earlier today than usual because I was really happy. It was just almost like a child waiting for a special celebration. Because when I talked to the captain, at the end of our excitement, I asked, "Where are you now?" She responded, "Where you were," and then say, "We are traveling by road from here. Tomorrow we are coming home. What time are you arriving?" I say, "We are waiting you home." "Yes, we are waiting you home." And that's why the patron of the Namibian Football Association has a responsibility and a mandate to make sure that on your arrival, he's at the airport, our Prime Minister. Our champions, your historical victory over South Africa, Banyana in Cosafa, women's champion, is more than a triumph on football field. To us as a nation, it is a powerful statement about the rise of the Namibian sports and the determination of our people. It's through your determination that as a nation today, we are all celebrating. At the same time, the tournament, at this same tournament, you have achieved another historical milestone by defeating Zambia. A result that has never been recorded in senior level encounters between Namibia and Zambia, whether in the men's or women's games. That achievement signals a turning point in our history of football. For many years, Namibia entered competition with hope. We participated with pride. We showered promises. But today, we are standing in a new era. All is done. Our captains say the day is today, and it's true is today. We are no longer mere participants. We are competitors. We are contenders. We are a force to be reckoned with. Those victories did not come by chance. We know that. They are a result of years of commitment, sacrifice, and perseverance. They reflect the players who trained even when conditions were not ideal. We know that, it's not a secret. Our training conditions are not ideal, but we are making efforts. We are making efforts to make sure that we improve. They reflected coaches and administrators, or your achievement has reflected coaches and administrators who believed in the potential of Namibian sports people. Above all, they reflect young women who refuse to accept limits places before them. It's your commitment, it's your determination. Beyond the results, I was equally impressed by your conduct on the pitch. The professionalism you exhibited throughout the tournament was exemplary. You played with discipline and teamwork, pulling in the same direction as our third president taught us. You respected your opponents. You upheld the spirit of game, and you should continue along those lines. You were not only footballers competing for a trophy. You were truly ambassadors of Namibia. You have left a mark. You have left a mark. In every pass, every tackle, every celebration, and every handshake, you carried and flew the Namibian flag high, the land of the brave. You represented our country with dignity and with pride. That example must be emulated in our daily lives. As Namibians, in everything we do, we must follow the behavior of this team, as that's the only way we can take our country to prosperity. We need to do so whether in the sports, in business, public service, within our communities, and any profession. We need to be disciplined, and we need to do everything with integrity, as that is what will define our nation as a strong nation, our country, our pride. I therefore encourage you, my dear champions, to maintain the same level of professionalism both on and off the field. True champions are measured not only by trophies, but by character as well. Fellow Namibians, wherever we are, this victory once again reaffirms that sustained investment in sports can yield results. When talent is supported, and opportunities are created, excellencies will follow. And that's why we are going to invest in the sports. Under our NDP 6, we have identified youth empowerment, human capital development, inclusive growth as central pillars of our national agenda, and more importantly, priority number 2, sports, which should not be separated from any of our day-to-day thinking, neither from our vision. As we implement NDP 6, we must take deliberate steps to strengthen sports development across our country. One of those important steps is the development of sports facilities all over the country. It is our vision that every constituency in Namibia must have at least basic sports facilities so that those Namibians in deep rural Namibia, they can bring out their potentials. And we are looking at them to be among the champions in their choosing sports code. The building of new stadium is not merely about hosting matches. It's about expanding access, and it is to ensure that every young person in our country, regardless where they must have an opportunity to be trained and also to benefit from other benefits of sports, which is good for your body health as well as your mental health. No matter you are going to become a doctor, you are going to become a politician, in your early stage, you need sports to shape you. And I believe sports shaped me because I have played it. I was also a long jumper. Yes. I was very good in long jumping. So these are the reality that one can really refer to. I feel where I am, my love of sports has carried me through. And why not other young Namibians? If we are serious about sustaining victories like this one, we must match talent with infrastructure. We must create conditions where sports can grow systematically and where our sportsmen and women can prepare at a standard that meet continental and global expectation. Therefore, when we build stadiums, we are building opportunities. When we invest in sports, we are investing in our youth. When we are expanding access to facilities, we are strengthening national unity and social cohesion. Brave gladiators, your victory has strengthened the case for moving forward with confidence. You have shown what is possible. You have given us proof that Namibian can compete and win. You have united this nation. Today, we never had a positive day, even in the social media, than today, because everything was focusing on brave gladiators. And that's why I said you have united the nation. You have lifted the Namibian flag high. You have reminded us that preparation and belief can overcome even the most established opponents. Namibia does not enter competition to make numbers. Namibia enters to compete. Namibia enters to challenge. Namibia enters to win. Therefore, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Namibia, once again, I extend our deepest congratulations to each of you, members of the Brave Gladiator, the technical team, your families. They are the ones who shaped you. They are the ones who allowed you to participate. They are the ones who are waiting to continue taking care of you. Namibia, thank all of them. And we are saying, continue. You are doing it on behalf of our country. We are proud of what you have achieved, but let this victory be the beginning of an ever greater journey. Continue to rise to the standard, continue to inspire, continue to lead by example. the Namibia Football Association, in closer collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Innovation, Sports, Art and Culture, from here, you must do what is expected to be done within our policy of sports as a way of the Namibian nation appreciating the work of the team. And of course, in the due course, the nation will know that you really made us proud. You have made history, you have inspired the nation, and you have proven that Namibia is rising. Welcome our champion to the land of the brave. My country, my pride. My country, my pride. Yes, thank you.
Your Excellency can remain so that the Excellency gives them the flowers. I will just call them now.
Yes, all of them.
On the phone.
What?
On the phone. It's to the coach, it's to the captain, and to the two goal scorers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm told that flowers were given at the airport, and as a result here, there are only 4 that will be given. So I should be told who will receive them.
Yes, Your Excellency, will call upon the following people. Coach Lucky.
Where's Coach Lucky? What a wonderful name. Thank you.
Captain Lovisa. Our goal scorers, Hanavi. And the defining goal by memory. Now, Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia, and Your Excellency, First Gentleman, Your Excellency, Madam Lucia Vetboy, Vice President, Right Honorable Dr. Elijah Ngurare, Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sport and Culture, Honorable Dino Balotti, Deputy Minister of MASAC, Honorable Ministers, distinguished sports fraternity. It is now my distinct honor and privilege to ask for the introduction of the toast. That was not on the program, I was just told. Where's the toast? The toast? Okay. Oh, toast? Who's? Yeah. The first gentleman is going to propose a toast to the continued success
The boy what? Oh, I see. Thank you very much for this very historic moment. And it's a moment that will go down in history of our country. I was only, let me use the word of instructed. I was just instructed by the president to propose a toast. And this toast is dedicated to our brave gladiators. We'll join you in taking our, I know you have your glasses, but all like I have said, this is dedicated to the hard work. When we were pulling it from there here, I was whispering to the captain, what made you to win? What did you say? Resilience, dedication, and discipline. I wanted to know there without knowing that I will come to propose a toast, but I was lucky enough that I whispered to her, and she whispered back to me. Let us all raise and drink to the health, to the success of our brave gladiators. To your health.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Your Excellency, it is now my distinct honor to declare the buffet open and also the dance floor open.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, personally, I've worked with the team before. I've worked with them when they won before, most. So I know how they party. Because I partied with them before. Especially my friend over here, Madam Captain. We partied before because we won a cup before. It's not Jolinho, something else. So the song I'm going to do now is called Omapenda Fule. Omapenda Fule means, who knows what Omapenda Fule means? My Excellency the President. Heroes. Yes. So you guys are heroes, not just to me, but to all the little girls in the world. We appreciate you guys, and we won it. I know you guys were playing, but we won it. In the meantime, DJ, shoot. Let's go.
Osimbongolo kulungile oko wango daya bukile lengalo ya bimbile utashake na moko bifane tushimane katorola no delate tumangeno sange chafatu kapo tushichekete tuchihange doteri na manepesa tupande dilengo bene kapuno mlifi dilengo bifande kapuna chifi darando linga dengi wote wifi sige puno kenya tondi wote nyofi o mapenda pure tatu shikomano mora kapeno wero sina tukomora Dango kotwa tambelela Dango kotwa tambelela Dango kotwa tambelela Dango kotwa tambelela Tambamo 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 everybody say 1 2 3 Omapenda pure tatu shikomano mora Oda tufanganya kapeno wero sina tukomora Oda tufanganya Baifoteane turobe Entreze ya mpaka ipake Baifoteane turobe Yengovera jesu mudikomere Shikomano mora Oda tufanganya Kapeno wero
Jerry, what? And they go. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Congo, Kazaisa, Shabo, Kakonde kom China. Baita go befo, Dade bako faina. Congo, Kazaisa, Shabo, Kakonde kom China. Baita go befo, Dade bako faina. Alititi, amativo baife. Alititi, uno na go baife. Alititi, amativo baife. Alititi, uno na go baife. Mario Pati Johnny Awae, Oli Mario da Congo Posa, Johnny Boyo Watala da Costa, Balada Costa Tashike Tako, Sheki, Lele na waki. Talenguta, Chekeke so you never forget. Amokana Kajuba Lopela, Amokana Kajuba Faninga, Edego Karatinda for China. Say we wash. Shake it Moka Daisa, Omelonga Daima, Andoka Chako Daina, Moka Sela Saida. Congo Kazaisa, Shabo, Kakonge Pom China. Baita go befo, Dade bako faina. Sino to Congo Kazaisa, Shabo, Kakonge Pom China. Baita go befo, Dade bako faina. Alititi, amativo baife. Alititi, uno na go baife. Alititi, amativo baife. Alititi, uno na go baife. Hey,
where we bring you a nation that's celebrating victory for the whole entire Namibia. We are celebrating the Cosafa Champions 2025. And the message was clear. It is testament that it's all about teamwork, discipline, perseverance, and confidence. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, it's goodbye.